Hello!
Happy Thursday night!
It's good to be back.
It is good to be back. We missed you last week.
Everybody give us a thumbs up that you hear us.
Can you hear us?
Let us know that you can hear us. How is everybody doing today?
I can't wait to talk to everybody. I'm super excited.
So, how is everybody doing? My name is Joe.
And I'm Rachel.
And we're Two Crazy Ketos. And here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos and we do product reviews.
We do.
We talk about various keto topics. And then every Monday, we sit down on the bench just to talk about what's going on in our lives for the week.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com. And that's where you'll find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
Let's see who's in here.
Yay.
Heath's here. He said first. Heath, I've been learning a little bit from you, or trying to be you, doing some cabinet work in our new pop-up camper.
We're not you, though.
We're not you.
I've seen the cabinets he's made.
I know. We're going to need to have him come here to Florida because I
Can you
desperately
come live with us?
need to redo my kitchen. And, I'm going to do them myself, but I'd much rather have you doing them.
I want to hang out with Heath and Shelly all the time.
And we'll do all the meat cooking.
We'll go live in the pop-up camper.
No, we already got a code enforcement for having it out.
We did.
So let's see who else is in here. Stephanie is here. Shanta is here. Paula is here.
Hey, Shanta.
Kim is here. Mia is here.
Hey, Mia.
Viva J. James
hey,
is here. Sal Marie is here. Chris is here.
I saw some pictures of Viva J in his new clothes.
In smalls.
Looking mighty handsome, sir.
So, Wright family's here.
Hey,
Kathleen is here. Sarah is here. Keto on a Budget is here.
Hey, Sarah.
Constance. I'm looking to make sure I don't miss anybody. Dell is here. Gail is here. So, good evening, Joe and Rachel.
How's it going?
Steph said James and I need a vacation. Been doing overhaul on the house and getting ready for a bunch of remodeling.
Man, there is nothing that disrupts your flow like a remodel of anything.
That's right. So Christopher is here, Slap a Stick.
Hey,
I almost forgot about the live chat. Been missing it for the last 2 weeks.
So glad you're here. We missed you.
Yvonne is here. Rhonda.
Hello, beautiful Rhonda.
Lori is here from Massachusetts. Patty Epps is here. Vicky is here.
Was Rhonda just coming back? Was she? Who was doing a workout with their daughter? Which I thought was pretty awesome. Can you even imagine Anthony and Caleb trying to do a workout with me?
No.
Or me doing a workout by myself?
It's not going to happen.
No. It'd be scary.
So Stephanie said, I could kill Hillary for posting videos of James and I putting our island together. I looked horrible.
It's impossible. It is impossible that you look horrible because you look awesome because you are awesome.
So Christina's here from Kentucky.
Welcome.
Joe is here. Did you get my email about BJ's? Yes, I did. I forgot to respond back to you. So BJ's.
What's happening at BJ's?
They have Lily's peanut butter cups.
No, they do not.
Yeah, we need to go down there.
Right here local?
Yeah. Well, he's local, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I'm in amazement.
Kimberly's here from Alaska.
Wow.
Chris said, I plan to eat keto chow for dinner, but the kids drank it all today, so I'm stuck eating leftover brisket. Oh, boo-hoo.
Oh, man, that's not a bad thing. Alaska was my parents' favorite trip they ever took in their life.
We've been watching this new YouTube channel that we found called Sticks and Something. But it's about a couple who lives in Alaska who does small trailer camping, like teardrop camping in Alaska.
Amazing.
It's cool. So Freshie said, I recommend the documentary Fat Fiction, Amazon Prime must watch. Yes, it is. Ooh, definitely. Yes. Let's see. Paula did 99 cents for a super chat. Thank you so much, Paula.
Thank you, Paula.
Sarah said, Chris reminds me I need to make some keto chow for next week. How many days can I do at a time? I was doing 3, wondering if I can do more. It's good for about a week.
Yeah.
So I've had it well beyond a week. Beyond a week. So long as you're not using heavy cream. If you're using butter, I've had it for 10 days later and it still tasted great.
He has done it to the extent that even Joe had me smell it and see if this is bad. You know the test, the wife test, when you have to bring it to your wife and be like, can you smell this, see if it's bad? It's like, well, doesn't your nose work?
See, it was Rhonda that was doing the workout.
How exciting.
She did hip-hop step aerobics.
You are so much cooler than me. I would totally knock myself out, trip over my feet and knock myself out. I tried to do a step class once and they lovingly made an excuse for why they were not going to have the next step class as scheduled, but I think they were just giving me the runaround.
Heather said she's gonna have chocolate toffee keto chow in a little bit.
That's my number 2 favorite now. I can't even believe it, but I had pistachio last night.
We had ice cream.
As ice cream.
Yep.
Which is always a good choice. And yeah, pistachio.
Yeah.
It's so good.
April said, I love your hair, Rachel. And Joe, your shirt is awesome.
Thank you.
And,
man, I got some of this hairspray called Gotta Be. It's like $5 a can. Now, here's the thing. You spray it, if you got a boot up against your face, it's sticking to your face. That stuff is that good. Like nothing is moving. Like you better like that hairstyle. I tried to like turn myself upside down, spray a little bit. You're thinking you're gonna shake it and come back. No way. I look like the Human Torch. It's not good.
Christopher said his Whole Foods has the Birch Bender frozen waffles. We're gonna have to get those and do a recipe on them.
Frozen.
Keto on a Budget said she didn't like them.
Okay.
Look what we got.
There's a new flavor.
There's a limited edition.
Man, I hate that word.
Limited edition.
Makes me scared.
Keto Brick coming out this Sunday. I think there's a link in the description. If there's not, I will add it after I'm done. After this, I'm pretty sure it's down there though.
Just came in.
We just love Keto Brick. We're not we don't make any money with them.
No.
But they do send us like when a new brick's coming out. What's cool about this one is it is a chocolate peanut butter cup. And Robert swears that this tastes identical to a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Has it been just like a really long time since
So we got
one?
2 of them in the mail. Now we are doing a video for this for tomorrow. It's
okay.
gonna come out, but we figured we're gonna give you guys like first peek. It is South Florida. It's been 100 degrees, so
this is not the Keto Brick's fault.
They did come a little deformed, but this new packaging is awesome because
it ain't going anywhere.
It's not going to go anywhere.
It's not like you opened up the box and there was like a squishy coming out.
Yeah. So here's what's cool about these. First of all, where's the ingredients? Oh, there they are. These are made now. This flavor as well is made with grass-fed whey protein, so not the pea protein.
Okay.
And it is the lowest total carb brick that he's got.
We gotta love that.
If you don't know what a Keto Brick is, this is a meal replacement bar. It is not like a candy bar.
It's
not
a
meal
dessert.
Replacement bar. This is 1,000 calories. I kind of smell a beef and bricks challenge coming up very shortly. What do you think?
I am not opposed to that, sir.
Especially if we can get a bunch of these. Now, they're limited edition. He said they're going to sell it quick. He doesn't have a lot. Usually when there's a new flavor, they send us 4. He's like, it's so limited, I can only send you 2. So
you better get on that computer.
1,000 calories, 92 grams of fat, 36 grams of protein. You ready for this?
Okay.
For 1,000 calories, 9 total carbohydrates, 6 grams of dietary fiber. So if you go by a net carbs, 3 net carbs for the whole 1,000 calories.
But I don't even have to do that. I can just do total carbs.
9 total carbs.
Ooh, it's happening. We're gonna try it right here.
Again, I'm sorry it's melted.
It's gonna look funny.
It's gonna look really funny.
Wow. I can smell the peanut butter though.
This one just came out of the fridge. This one's been sitting on my desk.
Wow.
Tastes like chocolate.
He needs to calm down with the Reese's though. It's not a Reese's. But it is close.
It is close.
It is very close.
You definitely have the outside chocolate.
He's got the outside chocolate.
Hint of peanut butter.
A hint of peanut butter. But in a really good way.
Yeah.
Like, I really, really like this.
That's the rest of my dinner.
Probably.
This one too.
No.
Chris said I didn't find the link to the Keto Brick in the description on the favorites things page. Yeah, I'll find it. I'll put it down later. Thanks, Chris. It's on one of the old videos because it's a link that she gave me so they can track that you guys found us through us. But,
yeah. Just say 2 Crazy Keto said hi.
Yep. So Susan said Keto Bricks are the bomb. Keto on a Budget said I have to stock up on this one. Yes, they're gonna sell out quick, and he said he's not making them again.
Why?
So
why? Why do they
what
do
is
this?
in there? Creamy peanut butter in the middle? I don't think there's anything in the middle. Again, ours came a little melted.
It's
but
all the
maybe
way
I don't have to
through.
I'm just gonna have to sacrifice and take another bite and see if there's like chunks of peanut butter now.
Poor thing. You're taking one for the team?
Yeah.
That's nice of you. feel like there's chunks. It's like all through it. I tasted all through it.
There's peanut butter in there.
It tastes good.
Okay. You want the ingredients?
Yes, please. 5 things. No. It's happening right now.
Okay. Ingredients. Raw organic cacao butter.
Cacao.
Grass-fed whey protein. Cocoa powder. Natural chocolate flavoring. Himalayan pink salt. Stevia. Guar gum. MCT powder, which is MCT oil and acacia fiber. Peanuts and Himalayan pink salt.
That's there is peanuts in there if you have a peanut allergy.
Yeah. That is good.
Delicious. He's nailed it. I feel like they're getting better and better.
Yeah. I love the change to the whey protein.
Yeah.
I really do. Okay, so Riverthorn said, I was wondering how it was going to compare to the normal peanut butter flavor, my favorite. This one is more chocolate than the peanut butter one.
Yes. I feel like the other peanut butter one is
more peanut flavor.
Is softer. I hear Roscoe paging us. Do you hear?
I'll check.
Our oldest cat has been very needy.
Yes, the other
lately.
one is more soft, but this one also just came out of the fridge. I don't store them in the refrigerator. I like them soft. I like to bite into them.
I do too.
So
it's probably weird, but yeah. And they're almost in, like, you look at this and I'm telling you, you think to yourself, I could totally eat like 2 of those. No, I can't even eat an entire one. It is very hard for me to get an entire one down because it's so, heavy on the fat. So let's go back up because I want to see what people are saying. Let's see. So Rhonda said, that was me doing the workout with the hip hop step aerobics. Steph said, I looked on Lily's website and couldn't believe all the different flavors, but so many of them have melted. I want to cry. Yes, sometimes, especially in South Florida, you've got to, if you purchase some of these keto products in the store, you have to race home or take a cooler with you. I usually keep a lined bag in my trunk for when I go to Aldi's or Costco and just keep it in there anytime you're purchasing anything keto in chocolate. Christina says Don Grant Lexington is here. Well, welcome. Chris, from Lexington. That's awesome. So Chris says, I made 6 days worth for our family. That means around 30. Yes, because that's a big family. So Christopher said, true, it's not good enough to pig out on. James says, I looked like a crazy person putting that island together. What an awesome thing, though. Do not think that you look crazy. I think you guys are amazing. Heather is here. Hello, Heather. Oh my goodness, what a week that this young lady has been having. Going to have chocolate toffee keto chow in a little bit. Yes, get the chocolate toffee. You need the chocolate toffee. Oh, I don't know if Vintage Girls is in here, but she was asking us to remember the folks over at Cap Lejeune as they're helping folks recover from tornadoes and earthquakes and help, kind of pick up things there. So just everybody remember them in your thoughts and prayers this week as they work hard to get people power and just, oh my goodness, what a lot to handle right now. April says, I love your hair. Your shirt is awesome.
Roscoe had a lizard this big.
Is that what he was crying about?
Yeah, it went under the chair.
Is it a curly tail one?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I'm so glad that you went and I didn't go. I usually go when the babies are crying, whether they be furry or feathery.
That was like the mouse is in my mouth cry.
Was it in his mouth?
No, it went under the chair.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Or am I done going to the kitchen forever? Okay. Go ahead. I can't even believe I just missed that. He just brought a present, but I don't want that present.
Rhonda, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. She said, Joe and Rachel, thank you for the recipes you create and share with us. Yesterday, I made the salted caramel keto chow custard and your yogurt.
Oh, yum.
So I did put up the Keto Brick link. And again, this flavor is going live Sunday at noon Central Time? Central Time. It's an hour behind us. I know that. It's an hour behind us.
Okay.
So it's 1 p.m. our time.
So I know where you'll be sitting.
Oh, yeah. It's noon Robert's time. So whatever time that is.
I am enjoying my first and only diet soda of the day.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Diet Aldi brand root beer.
Oh, okay.
I am
I'm
so
like, it's white.
excited, but it was on my list. 1 diet soda today in my goals.
Steph said on the 28th we will be putting another island together and then getting a third, going to put up 2 against each other for cabinets.
Nice. Oh, that's your dream, though.
I am putting an island when I redo my kitchen. I've had the backsplash tile in my shed for 4 years now. That's how long I've been saying I'm going to redo my kitchen.
Man, God bless you doing the kitchen, the remodel of the kitchen. I know so many people who have like called me with horror stories of doing their kitchen because you have to still like cook things, and especially like if family comes over and it's like, how come as soon as we remodel our kitchen, like every person that we've ever known wants to like visit and have dinner at our house?
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you going to do? You're like sort of living out of a microwave. Are you, what are you doing for cooking as you do the kitchen remodel?
Get a Blackstone.
Yeah.
Kim said.
Well, she did.
That's right. Kim said, I will order some keto items, but I'm going to wait until fall when it's colder. I bought
smart.
the sample pack of keto chow, and I bought the Cuisinart ice cream maker. Saturday we'll be having ice cream.
I love keto chow ice cream.
Yep. Christopher said, noon my time, always during church. Until now, we have parking lot services at 9:30 a.m. instead.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. You're better than this joker over here who would leave church in the middle of church and go sit in his car when he needed to.
No. I didn't leave church. I left
Parking lot.
Tear down. It was tear down.
I think that...
It was tear down because it was noon, and at the time, it was tear down.
Okay.
Because we had an 11 o'clock service. I only did it once because I thought it was noon our time. And then I messaged Robert, and I'm like, did I miss it? How did I miss it already?
This is why, like, we love Keto Brick.
Yes. Which somebody just said something about Keto Brick. Lori said, I've never had a Keto Brick. What's a good flavor to try? Peanut butter.
Yeah.
If you like peanut butter is all. I mean, I think they're all good. Mocha is the one that, I think it's a love or hate. Either people love the mocha, which is the original one, or they don't like it at all. It's the first one. It's got consistency because it's got
coffee.
It's got coffee grounds in it, and it's got
coffee beans. It's
got cocoa nibs in it too.
Yes.
So it's a little bit like crunchy. Peanut butter is really soft. The chocolate malt is really good, although I don't know if there are any of those. And
cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream is good.
They have the coconut.
And this one is really good. This one is really, really good. This one is as close to I'm going to tell you, it's as close to a candy bar as any of the flavors.
Yes. Okay, but if you've never had a keto
but
brick
it's
before,
not super sweet.
It is not a Quest bar.
No.
It is not a keto bar. It is not anything like that. Remember, it's designed to be a meal replacement. So it's a very fatty brick. Yeah,
if you don't know what they are, Robert designed them. He is a natural bodybuilder, and he designed them for himself just to be able to get the macros, get his fat in, and people started asking him to make them, and he made them, and we've been getting them since he only made like 30 at a time in his kitchen, and they're just awesome. But we say this all the time. All of the keto products that were made, like for example, like Keto Chow or Keto Bar, by the owner for themselves, and then decided, hey, you know what, I'm going to make it. Those are the good products. It's the ones where you start looking at, this is a company just trying to make a quick buck.
Yeah, and you're like, have you tasted this? And you're not eating this.
Right.
I don't think you're eating this.
I mean, I wish I had the picture right now, but we've been so busy trying to get stuff done, and now I've got to finish the pop-up camper tonight because we just got a notice from code enforcement finally. Although it has been in the driveway for 12 days.
It has.
So, or 10 days. But we went to Costco the other day, and there was this thing, and it was some kind of it said on the front, it was like a keto chocolate kind of pieces. And I'm like,
yes.
And it's like keto certified, keto friendly, this is awesome. And I look at the ingredients. I tell Rachel, take a picture of this. And I look at the ingredients. It's like the number 2 ingredient, cane sugar.
Who is keto certifying some of this stuff? I'm picturing Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. Who is the person who's in charge of certifying?
All I know is it wasn't even just a little bit. I mean, it was low in carbs, but it was the number 2 ingredient.
Sugar.
So It wasn't like I was looking to see if I had the picture anywhere, but I don't think I do.
But I keep seeing this a lot of places. There was something else recently that we tried, and it was keto certified, and it was like it baloney.
Yeah, I found it. See if I can put this up.
You can put it up?
Yeah, I think I can put it up.
Let's see, because it's really nonsense. There we go. Keto.
You have it in front of us, but that is what we found.
Look at that. Look how big that keto certified is on there.
Yeah. And the funny part is there's another picture somewhere.
And it was just I was just shocked, honestly.
So anyway, the ingredients were like horrible. So if you see that in Costco, don't buy that. Don't buy that at all.
There's other stuff.
Okay, so let's see. Can anyone tell me if pistachio keto chow reminds them of anything other than an actual pistachio? It reminds me of pistachio pudding. That's what it reminds me of.
It reminds me of pistachio pudding and pistachio ice cream that I used to get every single time we'd go out for Chinese. That was like my favorite thing. I don't know why I never had pistachio ice cream, like purchase it at a store and bring it to my house. I'd never done that before.
Yep.
But every single time we would go out to eat, I always order pistachio ice cream like it was part of being a treat.
Yeah. Chris, so somebody's asking about the boxes, the keto box. Christopher said, I think my keto box is lost in the mail. It's been in Georgia for a week. Something must have happened with the mail because I messaged them too.
Yeah.
We usually get our keto box on the same day as Keto Crate. Our keto box showed up yesterday. So yeah. I'd actually messaged them like, hey guys, where is my keto box? Like I purchased this. They don't send this to us for free or anything. And we like to do a video. Like Anthony's chomping at the bits to do the eat
what's
the crate thing. And so I don't know what's going on with the mail. Some of the mail's been really screwy lately.
We've had quite a few things not arrive on time.
Yeah, we have a video coming out for Just Made Keto, and she had to send us a second box because the first one she sent priority mail, took 9 days to show up here. Priority mail.
And for baked goods, that's not a good thing.
Baked goods that have no preservatives in them.
Yeah, that didn't.
She's like, I'm going to send you another box.
Don't eat that.
Heather said we've had our flooring for the kitchen sitting in our basement for 11 years. That definitely sounds like something I would do.
Totally like us. I know that we definitely have a lot of projects where we started it, but then it just didn't finish it. Did you finish the quarter round?
The what? No, that I have to do too.
Yeah.
So I just saw Keto on a Budget said I got my August keto box today. It has a chocolate keto chow sample.
Nice.
Chris, you didn't tell me you put that in the box this
How
month.
fun is that?
Now I want to go open it.
That's so sweet. I'm excited.
Chris said, oh, those are out now. I'm out time. Let's see. Christopher said I think my keto box. I said that. Supposed to get my box tomorrow though, it says.
Oh, good.
Heather said peanut butter keto brick. Yes. James said we need to have you collaborate with Joe when we do our kitchen cabinets.
I don't know if Joe would slow him down though. Because Heath is amazing. Have you seen his cabinets?
He does good work.
It's amazing.
Let's see. Joe said protein custard has changed my life using 0-carb whey protein, making a single serving every night.
I love that.
I'm glad you guys like it.
Thank you for trying it. Christopher says the worst part is me. I can't even sneak peek to see what's in it like I can the Keto Crate. Yeah, because you can look up on Keto Crate, right, and see what's inside.
Keto Crate you can look up.
Oh, are you gonna? You want to know what's in it? You gonna open it up?
I'll open it up.
We won't know what anything tastes like though.
No, that's Anthony's job. I'm using a pencil.
The mechanical pencil.
Why don't we have a mechanical pencil here?
To open things. I also have
I can't find my Grandpa Joe letter opener.
I also have a soft marker, which will be equally useless. Here we go. What is in
This is in here?
the keto box?
Don't go through it all. We're just going to flash it.
Oh.
Macadamias.
You're dirty.
Cookie department cookie.
I know why you're looking at this.
Cauli rice. This stuff's awesome.
You just want to see if there's a keto chow in there.
Ice chips peppermint candy.
Oh, wait a second.
A mug cake.
No, that's not it.
A beef stick.
That's not keto chow.
California keto mix.
No.
Anthony's gonna like this box.
Is there anything else in there?
Organic coconut.
Oh, that's not it.
Keto
Chow! I know those guys.
Why isn't there a lemon meringue in here? That's what I want to know.
Because we're not just giving those away.
Vivid J says, $5 super chat. Rachel's hair is on fire. Nice beard, Joe.
Well, thank you, handsome.
Thank you very much.
Handsome Jason. Wow.
We'll do that video this weekend.
Everybody should take a look, though, at the fashion show because
Vivid J, I don't know
Nice.
if you saw, by the way, made a comment, or I believe it was Vivid J, made a comment earlier that he is looking forward to seeing your beard.
Well, you're growing yours in.
You said you would grow a beard.
It's there.
I tried to get her, so
I grew my armpit hair instead.
we were supposed to be going out to Utah the second weekend of September. It was like a last minute trip. We were invited out to something and we were going to be going out. We were going to spend like 9 days out there.
But stuff got closed again.
Yeah. So we got a message saying that like, hey, just due to COVID, we're going to have to postpone until next year. We'd really like you guys to come next year. So we're like, okay. It actually really works out though because the church
Don't say it out loud. I feel like you're going to jinx it.
made the decision that they were going to try to open up, hopefully, that weekend.
Maybe.
So I'm glad we get to still be here for the church. But
I gotta hug and high five some kids, yo.
that's going to be awesome. But what we're going to do instead is we're going on a 6-day camping trip in our new...
But we're not going alone. They're coming too.
Yeah, we're going to vlog the whole thing.
You're
We're going
coming.
6 days
Pack your
to
sleeping bag.
some Florida springs up in Central Florida. And we are really excited to do a 6-day camping trip keto in our new pop-up camper.
Can I just say something? It is so weird thinking about, like, as you're packing, you're starting to think about food. What are you going to eat for camping? Because that's not something that I have thought about in a long time. And I realized we have not gone camping since we've been keto. Like, it has been that long since we actually went to a campsite. We were not keto the last time we camped.
That's true.
And when you would be packing for a camp out pre-keto, it was all about the food. There was so much food to pack. It was just a laundry list. There was so much for breakfast and lunch and dinner. And you were either preparing for a meal or cleaning up after a meal. Like, there was just so much stuff that went with camping. And it wasn't even like amazing cuisine, right? Like, it wasn't even like every single meal was amazing. It took a lot to even like crack eggs in a bowl, right? Because
I was in
you're in a
Dr.
campsite.
Barry's Patreon support group on Facebook the other day.
We're not going to have any of those problems.
And somebody in there was like, hey, I'm going camping. What can you possibly eat keto when you're camping? I feel that this is going to be difficult. And I'm like,
difficult?
Everything that you can eat keto is awesome camping.
Stick
Eggs,
a hot dog
bacon,
on a
steak,
stick.
hot dogs, hamburgers. Bring a can of Spam, stick it on the end of the stick, and put it over a fire.
And you pump the brakes.
Everything that's keto is great when you go camping. If you don't want to cook, bring a bunch of keto bricks. That's what they're designed for.
Or put keto chow in. You could fill up an entire cooler with keto chow.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you want to go camping and have like a campfire and everything else, anything keto is pretty much like awesome for camping.
All of this stuff that's easy to cook. Like I was looking up different like YouTubers doing stuff about like planning your little campsite and making it cute and fun.
Right.
And people were talking about all of the desserts and like all of the side dishes and a million things, and I just thought, oh, I don't have to think about that anymore.
He said no camping since going keto just proves that keto fixes everything. We love camping. We got busy and things changed and the kids got older, but I think what killed our camping was the last time we went camping, it was July 4th. We got destroyed by mosquitoes and it was over 100 degrees. And Rachel's like, I'm never going camping again unless I can have an air conditioner or it's 20 degrees outside.
It wasn't just me. It became very hard to convince the kids to join us
on day two of that camping trip, it rained all day long.
So you know what's really fun is to be hot and wet outside, sleeping outside. Once everything is wet, it's just delightful.
Keto on a Budget said Baby
Tara's
Beckett
here.
Berry was eating Spam and eggs yesterday. We
don't
are
think I can
definitely
do that.
bringing Spam this week. We are definitely bringing it.
No. We've got to talk to Tara, though, because no one knows how to camp like Tara.
Oh, I know.
Everything we're going to see, though, is flat.
He said camping is just pretending to be homeless for the weekend. I feel like Heath is your brother reincarnated.
I love Heath and Shelly. But, like, yes, Heath, you're my brother from another mother. I'm sure of it.
Rachel's brother was like, why did you buy this thing? Like, for what purpose did you buy this thing?
I was like, go inside. He's like, I don't need to go inside. I don't need to go inside.
Like, do you know how big this thing is? It's 26 feet long.
I don't need to see this.
Kim said, we just got home from 7 days of camping. I came home, lost 3 more pounds, lots of walking, enjoyed the grandkids, all 9 of them, and I stayed on my new eating plan. That's so awesome.
That is so awesome. 9 grandbabies? How precious is that?
Chris likes Spam. He said, grill it, put some cheese between 2 slices. It's a grilled cheese Spamwich.
Well, I did hear that the best way to serve it would be to grill it like that and then prepare it, with the cheese is good, and then put it onto a paper plate and then throw it in the trash.
One of your good friends there, look at that, Heather, said
Hey,
Spam
Heather.
is awesome.
Heather, why you gotta hurt me?
Shelly said 4-star hotel is as close as camping as I get.
That's pretty nice camping. But I will say, I think that you guys will approve of the changes that we've made to the camper.
We're going to do a whole video on it.
And it's making it more comfy.
It does not look like the same camper that
No.
we came home with. In fact, the people who sold it to us, they keep coming by, and his wife was like,
dude,
maybe I shouldn't have sold this. Like, I didn't know it had this much potential in it.
So guess what? I got a turlet.
Yeah, I put a toilet into this.
I got a turlet. I'm so excited.
I put a toilet in it. We took
I should have danced about it in the yard.
We did take out the refrigerator, and I am not putting the refrigerator back in because it's a tiny little dorm room refrigerator, and those things never get very cold.
Yeah.
And instead, we got a 50-quart Engel hard-sided cooler. Which is going to hold double the amount, and that thing holds ice for like 6 to 7 days, no problem.
Because we love our soft-sided one.
Yeah, so we're going to do the hard-sided one.
The soft-sided one that we had for July 4th, and it was like 2 days later. It was still full of ice.
Well, we did a video on that. It took if you fill it up the right way with
I just left
2
it on
to 1
the
ratio,
patio.
5 days of ice that thing will hold on
In
the
Florida.
soft-sided cooler. 5 days of ice.
In South Florida.
Shauna said, I've not been camping in 15 years. Last time bears in the area, high altitude.
Bears.
Oh, it just jumped. Where'd it go? Where did she go?
Where did you go?
There you go. High altitude sickness, air mattress popped, and zipper stuck on the tent. Bathroom on the other side of the bears. Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Scooter said, find some Hawaii Spam recipes.
That's true because they
love Spam.
They have found an amazing way to like really elevate Spam. Elevate it. It needs elevating. Put that thing on a ladder at the top of the ladder.
Tara said she was always on board with camping, was supposed to camp this weekend, but sciatica happened 13 days ago.
Oh, no.
We were talking about, like, maybe during the winter, or, like, winter, early spring, doing, like, a southeast, like, go away for 2 weeks, kind of travel different states and do meetups.
Lock your doors,
stuff.
everybody, because we're coming for you.
What we'll do is we'll just be like Carrie Brown and start driving everywhere with your pop-up camper.
Why not? Right? Why not? You got a driveway that we can use? We're there.
He said, I like Jim, what is it? Gaffigan's take on camping. Everyone's family tradition was camping. It's what we did before we built houses.
I absolutely love Jim Gaffigan. So does Caleb. Definitely one of his favorite people. He has quite a few stand-up comedy specials on Netflix. If you have Netflix and you have not seen him, you've got to see him.
So Kim said you have to have a toilet. Can't wait to see your final pics of the camper.
Gotta
now
have a toilet.
It is an emergency only toilet, like Rachel in the middle of the night.
I gotta go.
But we like to go to state parks anyway, state and county parks, and so they all have full bathhouses and shower houses.
We're going a little
else.
glampy.
So it's sort of like it's not full glamping. You are still in a tent.
Am I going to be looking at you?
Except for you've got electric. Yes, you will have to look at me and
like,
get up in the middle of the night.
I'm gonna make full eye contact.
Like
I'm gonna make it weird.
Emergencies only, and whoever uses it has to clean it.
Well, I guess a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, because I'm not going without a toilet.
Chris said, getting a camper made me a lot nicer when camping. No longer am I the pack-up camp before the sun gets up everything hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when we used to go camping, that was the other thing. The kids got older.
Joe was so scary.
I'm a Boy Scout. Like, you got this and this and this and this and this and this to do. And I'm like, we would get there camping and be like, okay, guys, go find wood. Like, for the next 2 hours, I need you to go scour the woods.
Intense.
And I want a pile that's taller than you. And not until then, you can't do anything else. And then as soon as you're done with that, oh, by the way, we have to put up the tents. And so
it was a lot of work.
And the first few times I went camping, I would not let the boys use matches or a flint and steel.
No.
I made them learn how to start a fire with just like sticks and rope and stuff like that. But it worked. They learned how to start a fire that way.
It worked. It was a little intense.
The problem is, in Florida, like, you would wake up and everything is wet and you have to be out by 1 o'clock. So it's trying to find, you can't pack anything up till about 11 o'clock because you got to wait for all of the dew and everything to get off of it. And now you have 2 hours. So now I am like, everybody get moving, everybody get moving. Well, now we don't have anybody to help us. It's just the two of us.
Right.
So it's just me.
And that's always the morning when you're trying to get out of there quick. That you would have to do the buffet of food of everything that you didn't eat.
Right.
For that, because most of it's not even going to last, right? It's going to be yucky and scuzzy by the time you take it into the house. So it's like, all right, I got to cook up all this food. And then inexplicably, one of the kids would finally catch a fish, right?
Yes.
Remember that? Anthony will...
I'm looking for a website.
Right at the end, catch a fish. And then he's like, Mom, can we eat this? Can we make this for breakfast? And it's like, I really don't have time to scale this minnow and turn it into a meal. But I guess that's what we're doing right now.
I wanted to put this link up. So one of the things that we did find for those of you who are camping is this link.
Yes.
It's called Wandering Labs. And did it show up? It should show up. Yes. Okay. So one of the problems is that a lot of the campsites, especially right now with COVID, they're booked. Some of the better ones down here, like in the Itchitucknee River.
Oh, you said that. Good. Good job.
Like, they're sold out till July of next year.
Next year.
And so this website, you go in and it's free. Listen, the person who designed it, it's free, but he says, like, if you want to throw me $5 or $10 for designing this, great. And he gives you a couple of extra things. Like, I threw him $10 for, like, and what it does is instead of emailing you, you'll get text messages and it checks more often. But what it does is you go to the campsite that you want and you say, I want a campsite on this date and I want this and this is how big my trailer is, or I want primitive camping. You can even be specific, like, I want site number 46 at, Wickawa Park, on this date, and it will just keep scanning and start sending you emails that, like, hey, I found something, somebody canceled, here you go. Because we were going for 3 nights, or 2 nights, right? 2 nights. 2 nights. And then I said to Rachel, I really want to go for 3 nights, because the problem is you can't check in till 3. You have to check out by 1. So that means it's pretty much a whole day that's gone, and we want to go tubing and kayaking on the springs and that kind of stuff.
Right.
And so we're like, we put in for this website to find us another day, and all of a sudden it pops up that I've got 4 more days that you can have.
Yeah.
Or 4 more nights. And then we found out about the cancellation of the event we were going to. So we're like, this is perfect. We just have to switch sites. So we have to go from one site to another site.
We're mobile, though.
But that's okay. But this website really works. Just if you're looking for places that may be sold out or booked up, just go in and say, and it'll just keep telling you. And you can have as many as you want. You can have 20 searches going at once. It's really awesome. It's called Wandering Labs.
Wandering Labs.
So Pat said, Tara has me about prepared to go without AC and toilet, but hubby is not down for it.
Yeah.
Dawn said we can go to Kentucky to see her.
Ooh, thank you, Dawn. We're going to take you up on that.
Shauna said, I'm not a roughing it kind of girl.
The air conditioner is a big selling point for me. And a king bed.
Yeah.
And a toilet. and
2
lights.
king beds.
Yeah.
Tara said, I camp with the dog, so I don't usually bother showering. Now, we are going to be taking Tabitha. We're not taking Tabitha on this trip, but after this trip, we're going to be taking her a lot.
She's going to be a wandering lab.
The problem with this particular trip is it is a Florida State Park, which the dog is welcome, but she cannot go into some of the water areas.
So she'll be so
sad. And so I don't want to have to leave her back at the camper and cooped up in the camper, and it's hot and all that other stuff. So
camper.
But the problem is a lot of the county parks up in the same area on the same springs and rivers, you can go camping at the county parks, but you're not allowed in the water. I'm like, why can I go in the water at the state park that's 2 miles down the river or up the river, but I can't go in the water at the county park?
I don't know.
Can you figure that one out?
Maybe it's like when you're like, don't touch the cracks in the sidewalk because those are hot lava. Like, stay on that. Yeah.
Okay. He said that's way too much work. No, it's not. That's why you have kids, to do the work for you.
This is true. Now it's me. Now I've worked myself into doing the work now.
Brandy said, I love how handy Joe is with things. You're both lucky to have each other. I am very lucky to have Rachel.
I'm not very handy.
You've learned a lot.
But I'm a good run back and forther.
You are.
If you need something cleaned, I've got the elbow grease to make that happen for you.
I grew up with a set of parents. My grandmother was a seamstress. My mom's mom was a seamstress. My father's dad was a painter. Mm-hmm. And my mother's father was a maitre d' at some of the big Miami hotels. And I grew up with, you do everything yourself.
Well, and lucky for you, I grew up extremely poor. So, like, you make do, right? You do it yourself. You work on it. You patch it. You figure it out.
The only thing I don't know how to do is work on engines. And even that, like, give me some YouTube. Give me the ability to, or allow me to, take it apart.
Right.
I'll figure it out. You need to say, you have permission to take this entire engine apart and lay it across the living room floor. If you give me that permission,
I rarely give him that permission.
I can do it because I'll learn how things work because I learn hands-on. So I can pretty much do everything. The thing I really wish I knew how to do was weld, because I want to change out the jack that's on this thing and it's welded on, and I know how to stick weld, not very good, but I don't know how to like MIG weld. And so now I got to go find somebody that can take off the old jack and weld on a more heavy-duty one.
Are you saying that you don't weld well?
No, I don't weld well.
You don't weld well. Do you weld well? Anybody weld well out
Les said scuba diving in Florida Springs is amazing.
Let me show you a little something. Our masks that we just got. Are they in there still?
They're still in there.
Wait till you see the mask that your boy Joe over here got me.
Dawn said, yes, ma'am, you don't have to stay in your camper. We have plenty of room. Tara said, I would come to Lake Cumberland. I don't know where that is. Kim said, please be a camper who picks up their doggy poo. We had 4 piles of stinky piles in the water canal that we had to clean up. PU. That is disgusting. No, we always pick up against our dog. We even have like a doggy thing in the backyard.
This is my mask. Are you able to put this on? Because I will have to mess up my hair.
Yours is too small for me.
This is the mask. Tell me that this is not from Snorks. Do you remember that cartoon, Snorks? He is a snork. That is give us your profile. That is a snork.
It's too small for me.
But the thing is, I mean, I think it's going to be awesome because, like, you have more viewing room. Because if you're like me, I always get water in my mask, and then I can't even enjoy what I'm looking at because I'm, like, trying to slosh it around so I can still see.
I was a scuba diver before Rachel. She wouldn't let me scuba dive anymore.
And then I never could get the snorkel in my mouth just right.
Well, now you don't have to.
And now, and now it's in there.
Lilybug said, I love the snorks.
We're not going to look weird at all.
Vivid J said, those are great snorkel masks.
We're not going to look like total weirdos.
Brandy said, I look like a pink Power Ranger.
Go, Power
Joe said,
Rangers.
have to agree. I'm a certified cave diver in the Florida Springs and just love it. I just never get to do it because we don't have any caves in South Florida.
A cave diver?
I don't know if they're open. What is? I can't remember the name of it.
How cool is Joe?
I know. I love it. When I lived in New York, I was a wreck diver. I used to love wreck diving.
You need to step up your Joe game.
I know.
Because he's out-Joeing you.
Well, I sold all my scuba diving gear because you didn't want me going scuba diving anymore.
He really doesn't even need all that.
I know. What is the name of that? The Venetian Park?
Yeah. Have you been there in Coral Gables?
I want to go down. I was there when I was a kid. I mean, a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I really want to go to the Venetian Park.
Brianna says, my husband will teach you to weld. Just bring your camper to our shop in Conifer, Colorado. That would be a total dream. And
then after Colorado, they can go to Utah.
Oh my gosh.
We just need to make Two Crazy Ketos our full-time thing and then just travel the country. That's what we need to do.
Let's do this.
We need to do that.
Talk about Jesus to kids along the way.
So that's what I was talking about. So yeah, my dad, we kind of grew up like you do everything. Like, hey, you want to renovate the house? You want to be able to go on a vacation, which our vacation was going camping.
Right.
You're going to have to do this stuff yourself. That's how you can afford to do it. I mean, we bought this camper. We bought it very cheap, but the renovations we've done to it, what it costs us to do pales comparison to what it would have cost. Like today, I put in a new converter bank, the whole power supply, because the one that's in there was 20 years old and a Chinese piece of garbage. And so Rachel's like, if that thing goes out,
think, Joe.
She's like, if that thing goes out while we're camping, we're going home.
Yeah, so you better make sure.
And we already had an issue with it because like the positive block came loose. So I put a new one in. Well, that would have cost like $150 to $200 to take it to an RV shop or have an electrician come here and put it in. But because I know how to do that, it cost me the price of the converter box.
I'm really proud of you, but Joe can cave dive.
Thanks. Deb said, I have a swimmer snorkel just like that in purple. Love it for my swim spa swimming tethered in place. That's awesome.
Well, I'm excited about it. I mean, I think that I may look a little strange to start with, but I really feel like this is going to help me actually see what I'm trying to look at.
Yeah. Danny said spam fries. Cut spam into the shape of French fries. Fry in a fryer for 10 to 13 minutes. Place on paper towels.
I don't think that's a thing. I don't think you can do that.
I'm telling you.
I don't think we should try.
Dawn said make a big road trip and take Jesus to the whole world USA.
Aw, I think that's a plan, Stan.
Jason said swing that road show north of the border when they reopen.
Yes, to see Jason. Happy 50th birthday in person. We got to sing to him on Keto on the Couch.
Yep.
But looking magnificent for 50.
Chris said, I had to replace the converter on every camper I've had. Getting a good converter and taking care of it is super important.
It was funny because, it was one of those things that's like, the way that my mom always describes it is, it works, but you've got to hold your mouth just right. Have you ever heard that expression? Like, you got to hold your mouth just right. Like, as soon as we would be in the middle of a sentence, oh, it's working. Everything, it's not working anymore.
So for those of you who know anything about electricity and working in a breaker box, Chris, the breaker box had a triple tap in it.
Triple tap.
So it had...
Is that like a video game?
It had one breaker that was a double breaker. It was with a 20 and a 15, no main, to turn off the electricity coming in, just the two breakers.
Okay.
I prefer the progressive dynamics. That's what I put in, a progressive dynamic. It had a 20 amp for the AC, and then it had one 15 amp breaker, which was supposed to go to the converter box to charge the battery, and all of the plugs throughout the camper, and it was triple tapped.
Triple tapped.
So I got the progressive dynamics. I put in a main, and then everything has its own breaker.
I don't understand a word you're saying.
It's called like fire.
But is the air conditioning going to go on?
Yes, it probably won't trip the breaker anymore.
Okay, I'm satisfied.
It's called, that is a major fire hazard. Major fire hazard.
I don't want to. That's not the way that I want to go.
Tara said, spam fries are a nope for me. I'm a steak, pork chops, and burgers kind of camper.
Yes, let's pack those things. I feel like a can of Spam's coming with us, though, whether I like it or not.
Oh, it is definitely coming with us. We have to do, we're going to have to do a video on,
5 things. Spam is terrible.
What are you going to do?
Would we recommend it?
What are you going to do when you like it?
Probably not.
What are you going to do when you like it?
What is the bet, sir? I believe I will not like it. What's the bet?
I'm going to have to make it and not tell you what it is.
Yeah, you can't Lion King it. No, we've talked about that before. Don't Lion King stuff that you want people to try. Like, this is the best thing ever.
Keto on a Budget said, no spam fries. Sorry, no go from me. Christopher said, what about spam sticks then?
That seems similar.
Or steaks.
Oh, steaks. Maybe a steak.
Lori said, will the blender work? Yes, the blender would work in the way I've rigged up the camper. It would work even without plugging into electricity because I put an inverter in there.
But does it have cymbals and an accordion? We could attach an accordion.
Anthony's got an accordion.
Just got Joe's dad's accordion sent because his mom is moving and they were trying to get rid of stuff. And they were like, why don't we send you Grandpa's accordion? Mm-hmm. And I was like, Sarah, you're going to need to up your game as a girlfriend because, now that he has an accordion, sexiest man alive. All the chicks love accordions.
Rhonda said, did you know that in Chronometer, when entering your yogurt recipe, you can subtract the number of cups of whey it produces by putting a minus sign in front of the number? Yes, I did.
I did not know that.
Yep. Keto on a Budget said, ribeye. I think I have a ribeye on my menu for lunch tomorrow.
I love ribeye. I could have that every single day of the week.
Nancy said, 5 things spam. Ick, 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 ick. Christopher said, I've never roasted spam over a campfire. I should try that. I cooked a whole squirrel over a fire, but not spam.
I know somebody that used to fight over the brains whenever they would go hunting for squirrels because apparently they're magically delicious.
Spam is another one of those things. It's in either a love or you look at this. 50% of the people say spam is the most disgusting thing ever.
Or it's awesome.
Or it's awesome. It's just how it is.
I know what we're doing.
What?
Because guess what I found out this week? It doesn't matter how long you're married to somebody. You find out something new and exciting and shocking, really, about them. This man has never had a Vienna sausage. Never had the experience of reaching in for a gooey half a hot dog. Never had that experience. We got to make that happen. You can bring spam on my trip if you will eat a Vienna sausage.
Chris said, I like to roast breakfast sausage over the fire when people are toasting marshmallows. It makes people really envious and ashamed of their gross marshmallows.
Okay, so I definitely wanted to bring a bag of the Max Mallows with us, but I will say, as a warning and public service announcement, I have, when no one was looking, stuck one of those Max Mallows on a skewer and tried to roast it. It does not roast.
And she tried to roast it over our propane fire pit.
That was
so
a
it
mistake.
got Max
Clearly.
Mallow all over the glass, whatever that's in
I don't
there.
know who did that. She's grounded.
Keto on a Budget said there's no middle ground with spam.
Yeah, you either like it or hate it.
Gail said squirrel. I'm done.
It is a protein source, but yeah, I've never eaten it either.
Tara has never had a Vienna sausage either. See?
Tara, how have you achieved this level of camping without ever eating a Vienna sausage?
Brianna said, remember, Rachel, you did like the bidet. Maybe spam's going to be the same.
Oh, that is true. Because
I want to know how you're going to go camping without a bidet.
Oh, man. Can we take that giant toilet seat with us? How are we not Well, I'm just not going to poop the whole trip. There you go.
Well, I got good news for you. Generally, I don't poop when I go on vacation.
That's on you now. I can't even enjoy myself.
We just got demonetized again.
Oh, dang it.
Constance said, ew, no Vienna. They stink. Keto on a Budget's never had a Vienna sausage.
Guys.
Brandy is team spam.
It was, the Vienna sausage was the little, I think because it came in a teeny tiny little circular, can. People were like, that's made for children. And
Shauna said, why do we feed those nasty things to poor babies?
Always give them to a baby. What is the one thing that you're thinking to yourself would be a major choking hazard? That you think, a hot dog, a wiener of some sort. Don't give that to them. They're going to choke in it. So you know what? We'll give them a baby wiener. It'll be fine. It is mushier and more disgusting than a regular hot dog.
I'll have a Vienna sausage when you have spam.
I will I'm telling. Shake it. Shake hands on
video.
It. You saw that.
On video.
Both of us will be eating something questionable out of a can.
And sardines.
And I guarantee you
Not canned oysters.
No, stop now. I will tell you, I bet your bottom dollar that both the Spam and the Vienna sausage in the ingredients list has something to the effect of mechanically separated meat, right? Like they have to really drive home the fact that like somebody hurt to make this happen. Mechanically separated.
Christopher said on our camping trip, I think there was one marshmallow cooked over the fire, just one. And we went with another family and 5 kids. And that one marshmallow had 1 bite eaten.
Wow. I was never a huge marshmallow fan, like where I just absolutely needed it. But you know, when you're camping,
I liked marshmallows, but not as much toasted. You have to toast it just
Can I be honest? S'mores are a pain in the butt. You trying to do 3 s'mores for 3 kids and not have them be just like disgusting. Yep. And
I'm
glad those days are over.
We pulled out all of our bins of camping stuff.
Yeah.
Like out of the shed.
Like what could we salvage?
And some of the stuff I found in there like was wow. And of course Florida heat. Like I found like 6 brand new flashlights never used still in the package.
But exploded.
But no, they weren't exploded. But the problem, the Florida heat gets to the rubber coating and it just makes it so as soon as it touches your hand, you pull your hand away and it's like sticking to your hand. Had to throw them all out. I also found like we pulled out my fillet knife for fishing for when we would go camping, and it had a cockroach about that big in the bottom.
Its antennas were sticking out the bottom of the sheath. The point, yeah, that was gross. Gross.
Gail said Vienna sausages, double yuck.
They're every like baby image of my little brother, he had one of those in his hand.
So Riverthorn said Vienna sausages are only good rinsed off and then heated in the microwave and eaten with saltine crackers.
I'm just glad to know there's some way to eat them. Definitely got to rinse them. I don't understand why there's so much goo in those cans. What is that goo doing?
I don't know. So Christopher said Max Mallows won't roast over a fire, they just melt. Yeah. But you can use a kitchen torch and brown it.
Well, that's neat to know. I did not know that.
Danny said, have you ever had the potted meat in those little cans right next to the Vienna sausage in stores?
I feel like you've had that.
No,
yours was the corned beef.
Yeah, corned beef I liked. I always liked corned beef.
No.
Corned beef hash, not corned beef.
Potted meat. My grandfather ate potted meat.
Keith said, how Spam was created. Here's a pig's butt. Do something with it. Put it in a can. Make it, and you can have. Make it. You have to use a key to get in it.
Maybe it should stay locked. It's so funny. Caleb is working for a locksmith place now, and I should bring that to him and be like, "Hey, it's the perfect lunch for the aspiring, part-time locksmith while he's going to college."
Joe said, I've always thought that Vienna sausages were disgusting, but I had a cousin that only ate them for like 3 or 4 years when he was 3 or 4. Yeah. Spam is only good fried.
Steven ate a ton of Vienna sausages. He always had them in his little hand. It looked like he had a 6th finger on his hand.
Ron loves both Spam and Vienna sausage.
There you go.
Liz says Spam is way better.
Okay.
Kim said you can always use a squirt gun in a pinch. Nancy said when we were kids, it was Cheese Whiz in a jar. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I wish we had the Cheese Whiz instead of this.
Keto on a Budget said, I never ate Vienna sausage, but my son loved them when he was little.
Gotta eat them.
Okay, so talking about a gun.
No.
I am getting that
We're
thing.
not
Has
getting
anybody
that
ever
thing.
seen this thing called, like, what was it, Bug Off? And it's a salt gun. You load...
Not an assault. Not a salt. You put
in this
salt,
little thing,
like
and then you shoot it at flies, and it
I don't
shoots
think
like.
It's gonna work.
There's lots of videos showing it work. It will even
by the
kill
manufacturer.
Cockroaches. No, just like online YouTube things. It's called Bug Assault, and it shoots like salt pellets, but you just pour regular table salt in
and it turns into it,
and it shoots out a burst of salt and kills the flies within 3 feet.
I do believe.
I want that thing.
I do believe that the majority of our funds that we have put into this renovation project has been purchasing and acquiring things to make mosquitoes not bite me.
Yes.
We've put a lot of effort and time and thought.
$45 mosquito lotion.
We're trying. We're trying. We've got nets and we've got special gear because mosquitoes love me.
Liv said if you eat Vienna sausage, you can eat Spam. Dawn said, what happens when you get demonetized? Every once in a while, what happens is there's like a computer that is listening to everything that we say.
And Rachel does it every time.
What happens is it'll just say like, Rachel will say balls. And it'll think that we're saying something super nasty and we're talking super overly sexual. And so it will demonetize us. And then we have to go in and request a review again to say that, like, hey, we weren't, like, doing anything or saying anything bad to children or anything like that. And then they'll manually watch the video
to see
and remonetize it. But the problem is it usually takes, like, up to a day for that to happen.
Maybe we have a regular person that, like, that reviews my nonsense on a regular basis, and maybe they'll go keto. And all these balls are helping.
And and it's bad enough because now YouTube is sticking ads in. Like I put up Keto on the Couch, I tried inserting 7 ads into a 1-hour Keto on the Couch. I had to go in and delete every ad that it was inserting into
I don't know what they're doing now.
Christopher said, I see Spam and Vienna sausage coming up soon.
Yes.
Mike likes Spam. Vienna sausage tastes like cold hot dogs.
Yeah, yes. But wet ones.
Chris said Joe needs to go into timeout and think about what he has done.
That's right. That's right.
Steph said, I opened up canned dog food that smelled like potted meat and Vienna weenies and Spam.
I think that they're made in the same factory.
I really do.
Tuna
fish smells like cat food. So
tuna fish does smell like cat food. I will give you that. I enjoy tuna fish. I really do. But it does have... I am surprised because I'm somebody that's really got a smell issue. Like, if I go someplace and it doesn't smell right, like, I get upset. So it's weird that I like tuna fish.
Yes. Chris said, my neighbor spent a few days hooking up a laser sight to the bug assault focused at the point with the optimal spread of salt.
Did it work? Did it actually do
Gail
anything?
said, I don't know, Joe. I hope it doesn't look like a real gun. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's like painted yellow and orange. It definitely looks like a toy gun. Don't waste good Redmond salt on shooting bugs.
No, that would be we'd probably get like Morton's or something.
Right Family said, anybody filling out college applications and grant papers, it takes hours. Okay, it might have been my lack of tech savvy, but still, yes. But you will so benefit from it. I know that when Rachel and Caleb were doing it last year, Caleb was in the back room going, can we just not do this? This is so horrible. But all of school is paid for, plus some.
We cannot afford to send you to school. Yeah. So yes, you're filling out those papers. And check whatever university that you're interested in.
Chris has a bug assault. He got one for Christmas. Now I'm definitely getting one.
That is your brother. That is your brother out there. I'm certain of it.
I am definitely getting one now.
Keith and me are brothers and sister, and you and Chris Bear are brothers. I'm sure of it. But what I was going to say was, oh, wait a sec. Was that a super chat from...
I don't know. It keeps scrolling.
Thank you,
Shauna gave us $5. It said, for one of the most interesting 2KK live streams, good fodder for fasting.
Thank you.
He said, tonight's live brought to you by Lowered Expectations.
Lowered Expectations.
Paula said, what's the gelatinous goo for in the Viennas?
Yes, what is it?
Oh, Renee is here. She said, hi, family. I'm so late.
How's it going?
Chris said, if you ever have to make a s'more for someone not on keto, use a chocolate striped shortbread cookie, fudge stripes, and then all you need to do is a toasted marshmallow. Consider yourself triggered.
Yeah. I mean, I saw things online that they were saying, like, shove things down a cone and all kinds of stuff, but...
Mike said Florida cockroaches are world famous. Well, they're palmetto bugs. So they're not like, you think about cockroach, I don't know, grew up, cockroaches make you dirty. Down here, you're getting cockroaches in your house no matter how clean you are. And they love cardboard.
They do.
So we have tons of boxes in our garage. Like, we always have like 500 boxes.
Shipping.
And they love cardboard. We had a pesticide guy come over one day. He's like, you want to get rid of the cockroaches? I'm like, yeah. He goes, get rid of the boxes.
Well, we have a job to do.
So yeah, they get huge.
But there's none in the backyard because chickens love them.
Yep. Patty said pre-keto cheater s'mores are the chocolate-covered graham crackers for adult from one Dollar Tree with roasted marshmallows stuck between them.
Yeah. I mean, there was all kinds of things that we ate.
Chris said the gelatin in canned meat is just gelatin from the cooked down connective tissue. So it's actually... you know what that means? It's
what?
Collagen. That's good for you. So you want to eat all of
Can
that.
I just have my perfect keto collagen?
I have the same stuff left in my
goo?
dish of leftover brisket. Heat it up and it melts into meat juice.
Okay, here's the thing. Now I have had Vienna sausage, and that goo transferred over and got on my sausage, and it did not taste like brisket juice. I'll tell you that right now.
TP Running Nurse said, I tried the custard recipe with another protein powder. It wasn't good at all. The batch with Keto Chow was perfection.
Oh,
it
good.
depends on the kind that you're using. The only two that I know for a fact that it will work well with is the Quest protein powder and the IsoPure. But the IsoPure isn't nearly as good as the Keto Chow or the Quest because the IsoPure, I believe, is 100% whey protein.
Yeah,
it's also not nearly as sweet.
It's like a chalk ball.
Yeah.
But nothing's better than Keto Chow in our opinion.
Renee said, I only like Spam when it's almost burnt.
Let's burn it. I do like the chicken wings burned.
Chris hasn't got a chance to use the salt gun yet. Chris, I need that by next weekend. So you need to go pull it out of the camper and test it so that I can then go get it when Rachel's not looking.
Tell him it doesn't work.
Chris got a drone and crashed it.
Oh, did he send another drone up to console it, to attend its memorial service?
Chris said, my neighbor spent a few days hooking up a laser. Oh, we read that already because I'm going backwards. And it just jumped again. Okay, Nancy said Vienna sausages are
Val's here. Hi.
Are placed in a can. Raw broth is added.
How's
They're
it going,
cooked
gorgeous?
in can, sealed and cooked off. Once they cool, the gelatin forms. Who are you saying hello to?
Auntie Val.
Oh, okay. Len said, going camping when growing up in Wisconsin, we always took vitamin B1 for about a week before and during our trip to keep the mosquitoes away.
I'm trying it. I will try anything. I'm serious. Like, I will. If cheese sauce will keep them away.
Renee said fried bologna, almost burnt too.
Okay. Renee, you're speaking my love language, okay? I've never admitted this publicly, but fried bologna is one of my favorite things. I love fried bologna.
Scrapple. How many people are in the Northeast? It's got to get some. I wish you could make scrapple.
Bologna.
I wish you could make scrapple keto.
I absolutely love fried bologna.
Scrapple. Scrapple is awesome. You just can't eat it. It's not keto.
I am getting a package of beef bologna tomorrow, and I'm making fried bologna.
Oh, now we're talking about fried bologna.
Fried bologna.
Explain the difference between bologna and Spam. Not much.
Well, bologna's in a circle.
That's about it.
You can get couldn't you get that like formed into a lunch meat type thing too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Renee said, I really don't like hot dogs except when over a fire and with the burnt crust.
Crust, yes.
Constance said, fried no burnt bologna is yummy.
I just love. Now I want some fried bologna.
Everybody's talking about fried bologna sandwiches. Chris said, bologna is beef, right? Spam is spiced ham. No, there is beef bologna, and then there is lips and buttholes bologna.
Yeah, the meaty jumbo. Janice is here. Janice, I just wanted to say that I love you. I saw that this was the anniversary of her husband passing, and I was just thinking about you this afternoon. So I hope you're having a good day, and I love you.
Deb said, oh, I love it. Joe says, I need the salt gun. My hubby gets need and want definition mixed up too.
You know what's going to happen? He's going to get bored not being able to hit the mosquitoes, and I'm going to get hit with the salt thing. I know it. I know you're going to shoot me with that salt thing.
I'm not your brother. Maybe the kids, but not you.
No. He'd shoot me with it.
No, I may shoot the kids. I just wouldn't shoot you with it.
He says that, but you get bored when you're camping.
You got all this mosquito stuff.
You're right.
You made me do all the sewing of the drapes.
Well, that's because you can. You don't want me. What kind of drapes would we get if I sewed it?
Okay, Shauna said tonight 2KK pays YouTube for the live stream.
Oh my gosh.
And Danny said it's got like the pork seasoning oats. I think it's maybe like Scrapple.
Yes.
Yeah, Scrapple's got all kinds of like everything in it, but they add like a lot of corn mash and stuff like that in it. Renee said, got diagnosed with tonsillitis today. Ugh, crazy how careful I am and this happens. Hey, if you get your tonsils removed, at least you can eat keto chow for like a week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That's terrible, Renee. I did have my tonsils taken out, though, and even like years ago, I was only like 5 years old, and I recovered really fast. So, and Caleb had his taken out too. So it doesn't hurt as bad. It's just inconvenient.
Christopher just ordered the lemon and peanut butter high key cookies. I can't do mint. I don't like mint.
They're very minty.
They are very minty.
Ugh, not as minty as those Primal
So Mike
Kitchen
said,
bars.
yeah. Oh, those were disgusting.
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
me too. Fried bologna is pretty food. The cheapest kind tastes like liver, but better varieties taste much better.
Yeah, I really seriously think that some of those potted meat things are like, we've got all these buttholes around here and we have nothing to do with them. Can anybody think of what we could do
I gotta
with
look.
these
There is
buttholes?
no way that we haven't been demonetized
What can
yet.
we do with this?
Oh, okay. I have to go finish that thing.
I'm
so
sorry.
We can put it
and
away.
there's a fly coming through. Get the gun. Get the salt gun.
Chris said, if you really want to blow your mind, mix up keto chow like salted caramel and dump in high key cookies. Mic drop.
Oh, wow. Can you imagine the chocolate mint keto chow with those high key chocolate mint cookies? Can you imagine how delicious that would be?
That sounds really good.
That sounds like an afternoon to me.
I'm looking. I'm super curious right now.
We're out.
Videos.
Are we even still online?
Yes, we're still online.
Yes,
look, limited. We're demonetized.
Yes!
We did it.
Wow. Rachel, again. You know
I'm gonna request a review while we're live. There we go.
Don't go breaking my heart.
Okay.
Get your act together.
Christopher said, I have an Amazon subscription to the chocolate chip cookies from High Key, but I skipped this month to try the 2 other flavors.
Yeah.
Donnie said, grind up bologna and mayo and pickles.
Oh, you know what? I could probably fry the bologna and then put a little line of your mayonnaise in the middle of it and then the pickles, because I am all about the gherkins lately.
Yeah,
the gherkins chopped up on top of like when we're making like, hamburger. I don't know. I'm having a pickle thing.
So Patty said one of our school counselors has COVID. Her son is on the custodial staff, so they all got quarantined too. How fun to start school with no custodians and fewer counselors.
Oh no. My aunt is going back to school in her county. They're allowing you to have the option. So some teachers can decide, do you want to be a teacher that comes to school, and then if there are children in that age group that their parents want them to come to school, then they could go and she would be their teacher just automatically. The problem though is I was thinking, if one person gets it, I mean, she may only have class for a week and then shut down again. Like, who knows?
Yeah, Broward County schools are not opening until at least the end of October.
Yeah, ours is not giving you a choice.
Yeah. Well, the charter schools had the choice where you could make a choice.
For a minute.
Then, like 3 days ago, they said, nope, no more choice. Everybody is going virtual for a while. So, okay, we need to get off so I can finish everything up, but there were a few more.
We've got to tow that trailer over on the side.
So, Mike said, don't put Vienna sausages in your keto chow.
Please do not. That is a public service announcement.
And Chris said that might be wise advice unless you have the spicy taco. We are bringing spicy taco camping so that we can make some campfire chili.
Yes.
That's what we're bringing. We're going to bring the tomato basil, I think.
Janice made Slapstick Ketos bacon jam.
Uh-huh.
And she confirmed it is amazing. It really is amazing. If you have not checked out his recipe, check it out. Do yourself a favor, because amazing.
Yep. Amazing. Steph said jerkin gherkin bologna for Rachel.
Jerkin gherkin. Jerkin gherkin bologna.
We've been on for just over an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
I need to go finish putting in the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I have 90 packages to wrap.
There's a few things I need to do,
morning.
And then we have to move the thing because I found a sticker from Code Enforcement saying you have to move it by tomorrow. I'm like, I'm not living in it. We're just working on it.
They're like, no, you guys act like hobos, and I'm pretty sure that you're living in it.
We'll just put it back up over the weekend and keep working on it.
Okay, before you put it away, I need to get a video of you in boxer shorts and a tank top. You know how I feel. We'll have a hard time finding one. And a robe. and I need you to stand out with a hose near the pop-up and say, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Don't say it.
You know what is full like Cousin Eddie from National Lampoons.
Chris said, how far do you have to move it? 5, 10 feet? It's 10, I thought about that. The note actually says must be removed from the driveway. So I was thinking about like, what if I just put it on the grass? Now it's not on the driveway.
Semantics.
So yeah, but we'll probably, I mean, I've got a few things left to do, so I'll take it down for tomorrow and then put it back up on Saturday.
Riverthorn says that that's her favorite movie. That is absolutely
I love that movie.
Up there for me too. Like probably my favorite Christmas movie.
Okay.
I love it.
With that being said,
Redmond salt package. When is the Redmond salt package coming? Did you say that?
I gotta message Julie. We're waiting on the season salt.
Get your act
COVID
together.
has really messed with everything. It's really messed with everything. Like we ordered an awning for the RV, for the camper, you know, a nice big awning to come out. And the guy said, yeah, last year it took 2 days to get the awning. This year, 4 to 6 weeks.
I'm very excited though about it because we found a veteran that makes them himself.
Yep.
Like that is just so cool.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Okay, we're gonna get off. We've got some cool videos coming out, so make sure if you aren't, you're subscribed to the channel and hit the little bell button so that you're notified every time we upload a new video.
All right. Until next time.
And wait, next week's live stream, we're giving away the Keto Crate.
Yes.
So if you haven't done that, go watch the Keto Crate video, leave a comment, and enter to win the Keto Crate.
It won't
Jason Butler put a thing saying he can't win because he's in Canada. If I remember right, you have a U.S. address.
Yeah.
I can send it there.
Not that we're stalking you.
I can't send it to Canada.
Yeah.
So.
Canada.
Riverthorn said, are you hosting Redmond's Pasadena month? No, we are not hosting the
I don't know
but we'll probably be part of it.
We'll definitely join because it seriously reset my focus, and then following through with daily goals has been a game changer for me.
Yep. So, have a good night, guys.
We love you.
Bye.